The Catholic Church has defended its refusal to offer communion to homosexual Catholics. 25 gay Catholics and their supporters attended Mass at St Patrick's Cathedral today. Members of the group were refused communion wafers and wine, although they were offered a blessing. Melbourne's Catholic Archbishop George Pell told the congregation the protests would not change the Church's position.
Of course I was disappointed, but it also gave me an opportunity to restate our teaching on the importance of marriage and family life.
But gay Catholics have vowed to fight on, calling the Church's stance hypocritical.
I'm a gay Catholic, I'm a gay man, and I claim my right to express myself sexually like most of the rest of the adult human race. I don't deny that right, and I don't let the Church take it away from me.
The Church has criticised the protesters for staging their demonstration during Mass.
Families attended the service, saying they wanted to challenge the Church's stand on homosexuality. Members of the group, who wore sashes to show their support for gay rights, were refused the sacrament.
You know, funny kind of, I half hoped that he might have changed his mind. And I was sad that he hadn't.
The Church says a religious service is an inappropriate venue for a protest.
Of course I was disappointed, but it also gave me an opportunity to restate our teaching on the importance of marriage and family life.
Gay and lesbian Catholics confronted Catholic Archbishop George Pell. But denying them communion, Dr. Pell condemned the so-called rainbow sash movement, describing homosexual acts as contrary to natural law.
The rainbow sash protest wasn't obvious at first, as gay Catholics and their supporters joined the Pentecost Mass. Archbishop George Pell had banned cameras from inside St Patrick's Cathedral. As the service began, up to 50 people in the congregation put on their sashes. Dr. Pell refused communion to all sash wearers who approached him. The Archbishop then read a statement saying homosexuality was contrary to the natural law.
The statement is a very clear, restrained statement of Catholic teaching, and also of how inappropriate it is to use a religious service for political protest.
Many in the congregation applauded Dr. Pell's remarks.
If they want to play the game, they've got to play by the rules. And I mean, the Church's rules clearly state homosexuality is not on.
But Michael Kelly, supported by his 74-year-old mother Marjorie, vowed to fight on.
She was the first person who taught me the Hail Mary. She's the first person who took me to Holy Communion when I was 7 years old. And today, she stood by me and was refused communion.
I'm a practicing Catholic. I go to Mass twice a week and I get communion, and I've never been received communion in my life. Refused. So I said to him, you need the blessing more than I do, and I walked on.
The protesters say gay Catholics are being marginalised by Archbishop Pell.
Let us worship. It's just not, the Church is not just his domain, it's everyone's domain.
Challenges to Church authority are not taken lightly. Canberra-based priest Father Paul Collins wants Archbishop Pell to withdraw from a Vatican committee investigating his book Papal Power for alleged heresy.
The Pope appointed me to the Congregation of the Doctrine of the Faith, not Father Collins, and I'll be staying there until the Pope asks me to step down.
Father Collins, who could be excommunicated, will receive natural justice according to the Archbishop.